Explain to our listeners how TecTracer works and how it prevents these thefts.
Well, this is our virtual sheet,
Okay.
and in the UK, visible markers put on, multicolored, and that will distinguish herd on a fell. So included in, and block my good looks out for a while. You maybe won't be able to see it, but maybe the shining like glitter.
Yeah, I see them. I see. So
Yeah.
shining little dots there in that.
Well, those dots carry a code that relates to that farmer only.
Okay.
So if he's 500 head of cattle and the not cattle, sheep, 500 head of sheep will be marked with the same code. And those codes are secured in our database, and that gives us the irrefutable evidence of ownership.
Okay.
So there's lots of arguments. Well, you shear the sheep and it's gone. Well, you'll know yourself, shearing 500 head of sheep is not a quick and easy thing to do.
Yeah.
And then you've got to get rid of the wool because the micro is going to be magnetic. So a very simple forensic recovery method is to run a magnet through, take the magnet, and all you basically need to read them is a simple optical microscope. That
Mm.
easy. But we've also gone a step further forward, and we can now electronically scan the
Oh.
paint
Okay.
and get a code which we cross-reference with a microdot code, which
Okay.
gives us the ready available electronic means should those sheep then turn up at a auction mart,
Okay.
or if it's scanned through a race on prior to entering an abattoir.
Okay.
It all links back to improving the deterrent. It's
Okay.
TecTracer all about deterrent. We don't really want to be doing the detection, touching TecTracer sheep.
Yeah. Oh, and you've got a
You
great.
know,
Okay. So there's a sign that you post.
yeah.
Okay. Huh. Very
Even without
interesting.
saying, word of mouth tending to be sufficient.
Okay. Because that was going to be my
Uh,
next question for you. Is
yeah.
for this to work as a preventative measure, the thieves have to know that A, that it exists and that it works, and B, that it's been applied to these sheep. And so,
Yes.
how do the thieves, is the signage the only way that potential thieves know it's been applied to those sheep, or can they see it sparkling in the wool or something like that if they're looking at a flock?
No, in the main, well, let's break cheap theft down, and
Okay.
then we see a pattern of how we're educating the criminal here. So, and these are very loose figures, but a large proportion of it is neighbour on neighbour theft.
Okay.
It's malicious crime. One neighbour steals, it will absorb, we'll get around, and certainly with our first hill fire, that was the case. Was the case there. Or the serious and organised crime group that are going around looking for sheep to steal to introduce into the illegal food market, then certainly the signage
Okay.
is a very good way of doing it.